Corey Holcomb, you don't fight well enough to do this with me. Like, we have video with you. You're not smart enough, strong enough, big enough, fast enough to do none of this you talking about with me. We saw you with the homie Anton. He asked you to walk outside and you remain.
Hold on. Too much. Hold on, guys. All right, we're going to start this over. But just for a little bit of context. Oh, shoot. Boom, bow, bow, bow. Just for a little bit of context, what's going on is, in my last video I dropped, Corey Holcomb has some choice words for Joe Budden. He's basically declared war on YouTubers and on YouTube. So basically, I don't know. Corey got something going on where he's obsessed with this backdooria thing. I think that, there might be some underlying issues going on, but, that's not the purpose of this video. Today, I want to talk about Joe Budden, who actually took the time to respond to Corey Holcomb. And I mean, as you've already probably heard, Jesus Christ. Let's go ahead and get into this because wow.
Corey Holcomb, you don't fight well enough to do this with me.
Jesus.
Like, we have video with you. You're not smart enough, strong enough, big enough, fast enough to do none of this you talking about with me. We saw you with the homie Anton. He asked you to walk outside and you remain stationary, Corey Holcomb. Please keep my name out of your mouth and don't take anything I'm saying as like a threat to you. I wouldn't plan on doing nothing when I see you. Actually, if I saw you and we were breathing the same airspace, I would take it as a threat to me, a threat from God, a threat from life that we even in the same fucking circumference, nigga. Corey Holcomb, your fall from disgrace has been one that should be studied, from kind of funny to kind of bummy to I'm just the dummy. You over there struggling. You look a sandwich away from welfare, you dusty dog shit in the face looking motherfucker, boy. Corey Holcomb, I can't believe that you are engaging this way when you fight that way. Honestly, it's over. You over there just lonely and poor. Your co-host look bad. Not the woman. I'm not talking about her. Everything over there look bad. I know you down bad because you on a Costco table podding in front of a fake plant that appears to be dying. You failed at fatherhood. You hate yourself. You hate your daughter. Your daughter hates you. You failed at fatherhood, finances, you failed at funny, your pod sucks, you failed at fodder, you just a failure all around the board. And don't forget the original point, you don't fight well enough to do none of this with nobody. So prayers up to Corey Holcomb. We're not going to go back and forth in an exchange because I just don't feel the need to do that with you. I was just shocked.
Right, hold on. Hold on. Now that ain't right, man. That ain't right. Cause he said a lot. Oh, buddy, he said a lot. He said a lot. First of all, Joe Budden starts the conversation by saying that, first of all, you see, this is what I like about Joe, because when he's in his bag, he's so diabolical, and that's why you don't mess with people that are wordsmiths, man. Look, he laid the groundwork. Say, first of all, you can't even fight good enough to be talking the way that you talk. Why do I say he laid the groundwork? Is because nobody really knows what you could do until they see you do it, right? The problem is, we saw what Corey could do. Now, what can Corey do? Corey can mush a woman, allegedly mush. Corey can put his hands on a woman. But when the dude jumped in, all Corey was trying to do was grab him. Why you ain't hit him? Why you ain't fight him? I'm just saying. It's a valid point. Not a good look. So, if you're going to go around acting all tough and all that kind of stuff, I'm just saying. That's the problem with being a hypocrite, because when your actions and all that don't align, people, I mean, you basically inviting people to basically expose you. Now, on top of that, add insult to injury because you didn't mush Anton. I'm just saying. So, and not only did you not mush Anton, when Anton said, let's go out in the back, you didn't go out in the back. Now you can frame it, oh, it's an edited video because when I told him to say it again and he folded. Now, you know what I mean? Cognitive dissonance, something is insane. But this is diabolical. He called him, you know what I mean? Joe Budden said, if we're breathing the same air, he says, I'm taking it as a threat. From God, from the Most High. That's crazy.
That you still had a voice over there.
Damn. You should have did that over the ether beat.
No, man, please. For Corey.
Good
Please,
God.
Corey over.
Let's go back.
Talking about just funny, Steve, on doing nothing when I see you. Actually, if I saw you and we were breathing the same airspace, I would take it as a threat to me, a threat from God, a threat from life that we even in the same fucking circumference, nigga. Corey Holcomb, your fall from disgrace has been one that should be studied from.
He's right. The way Corey Holcomb is spiraling right now should be studying, because this is what you always see from the poor righteous leaders, where they, the streets got me, when all the whole time you not where you ended up in the position that you in because of your actions and your behavior. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. I'm just saying. I mean, ain't none of us perfect, but when you just when you put yourself out there and do the way I'm just saying.
Kind of funny, the kind of bummy, the I'm just the dummy. You over there struggling. You look a sandwich away from welfare. You dusty dog.
And I just want to point out that what Joe Budden said also when he started out, because he said a lot. You know what I mean? He said he can't fight good enough to talk the way he does, but he also says that he's not smart enough. Corey has been proving that lately. I mean, honestly, Corey is not that smart. And I'm just gonna be honest. And that's why I personally am not really for doing what Anton did, because when you deal with people that can't keep up intellectually, what they resort to is violence or degeneracy. That's the truth. That's the truth. And so I think this Corey Holcomb situation does need to be studied, but people don't understand. I know he got his loyal followers and all that kind of stuff, but Corey is a textbook example of everything that's wrong with Black culture. Highlighted just for you to see. Exhibit A, people.
Shit in the face looking motherfucker, boy. Corey Holcomb, I can't believe that you are engaging this way when you fight that way. Honestly, it's over. You over there just lonely and poor. Your co-host look bad. Not the woman. I'm not talking about her. Everything over there look bad. I know you down bad because you on a Costco table podding in front of a fake plant that appears to be dying.
He said the fake plant appears to be dying. That is diabolical.
You failed at fatherhood. You hate yourself. You hate your daughter. Your daughter hates you. You failed at fatherhood, finances. You failed.
Maybe that, you know what? I do vaguely remember this story about Corey Holcomb beefing with his daughter, and yeah, I vaguely remember that, and maybe that explains it. Man, if a man can feel like that about his own kids, what make you think he won't feel that way about yours?
Failed at funny. Your pod sucks. You failed at fodder.
Now, I'm not gonna say they suck, but if you watch that video where he was calling himself trying to expose Anton, their production sucks. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Look, it's people doing better than that don't have half the budget. So yeah, their production does suck. Honestly, it does. Now, You know what I mean? Joe Budden, yeah. Yeah, I can get y'all a couple screens and do some live streams. You know, just to be fair, call suggestions. You know what I mean? But these people, I mean, Joe Budden and them don't got to do that, and then they also probably don't got to worry about the same kind of copyright right issues everybody else do.
You're just a failure all around the board. And don't forget the original point. You don't fight well enough to do none of this with nobody. So prayers up to Corey Holcomb. We're not going to go back and forth in an exchange because I just don't feel the need to do that with you. I was just shocked to see that you still had a voice over there.
Damn. You should have did that over the ether beat.
No, man, please. For Corey, please. Corey over there, no shape up, a dusty derby. Corey looked like he looked like Grandless Pooba. Grandless Pooba. Corey over there looking like the store runner for a black biker gang. Corey looked like he covered in just warts and scabs. Corey looked ashy yet damp. Like he like there's no reason why he shouldn't have the time for a back and forth with nobody right this second. It looked bad. It looks bad. It looks bad over there, and that's before he started losing all these gigs because of that video that came out. So, prayers up to you, my brother. You're gonna need it. What else? What else we got going on?
I don't even know how to transition from that.
At all.
Who else I need?
And see, normally I would never celebrate in the downfall of somebody, or I don't even think this funny. Honestly, I don't think his downfall is funny, or the fact because I think Corey Holcomb is spiraling. If I'm being honest with you, I think he's spiraling, he's crashing out. But when you're a certain way, I mean, certain things just happen to you. It's hard to have empathy for people that almost invited to themselves, and that's what he did. I mean, there was no reason for him to, you know what I mean? Like never mind. He said he a dirtbag. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't shoot you a bone. You say you a dirtbag.
There's a few niggas I've been needing to talk to. I just been letting it linger for a little bit.
Do another one.
Do another one?
Yeah.
Who?
Who else
on your mind?
You got a little mental list?
I have a list. I have a list, but on my list, because I'm so good-hearted, I try not to really talk about people that I know for a fact hate themselves. Because there's nothing that I can say or do. The job is done already. Like, so I normally wouldn't talk to Corey Holcomb. I don't talk to Jason Lee.
He say it ain't nothing I can do worse than you than life.
Because I know that's how he heals. He heals from engagement and being in close proximity to celebrities. And I'm a celebrity, so it's no point in wasting time to do that. I can't make niggas hate themselves more than they already do. Jason Lee has watched his brother die in his arms. His dad hates him because he sucked dick, and he's watched countless men go in and out of his mom's room as she was selling pussy to support him. There's nothing that Joe Budden can say to make Jason Lee hate himself any more than he already does. But prayers up to you, another one. I'm praying for all you niggas. I just had to get that out of the way. Sorry, but I mean, just a little pow. Let niggas know I did indeed hear what they had to say. And it's important because when you're going back and forth with gay niggas, really, like what do I look like? I can't go back and forth with a gay nigga as an ally and an advocate for that community, offend some other people trying to diss one person. That's not in my heart. And I don't really speak like this because I believe in the power of words and karmic retribution, but sometimes some of these niggas deserve it, man. So that's going to be the end of that. And if it's not, then we'll get into that other tea out there about you being an old Niners fan. You like Steve Young, boy. That's right. That's right. Old Niners fan. I ain't talking football. What you think? That tea don't come our way about the pay for play with the young boys out there? You know Steve Young. Y'all know Steve Young, one of the greatest Niners quarterbacks of all time, right?
I don't watch football.
Ah, got it.
Me either.
He was the quarterback right after Joe Montana, man. So, you know what I mean? All is well out there, but peace and love. Peace and love.
You can't end that with peace and love.
Peace and love.
It is.
Boy, that was crazy. Look, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. That was crazy. That was diabolical. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. What more can you say to that? What more can you say to that besides the fact that I do think that Corey Holcomb probably needs to do some self-reflection because it's a bad look out here, fam. And the fact that you that old and you resort, like, you get off on name calling, and you know what I mean, and every topic of your show is about backdooria or some type of homosexuality or something like that. I'm just saying it's a bad look, because I don't know anybody that don't talk about nothing but that, where that's not on their mind. Obviously, it's on your mind. Now, whether something happened to you, whether something happened to somebody you know, I don't know whether you found out one of your friends is like that. I don't know what's going on. But I just know maybe you need to do some self-reflection. I'm just saying. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to follow that. He told that man, he say it's kind of funny to kind of bummy to kind of dummy. Oh my God.